Hi, I'm Rick McGregor.
And I'm Heather McGregor, and we're from Frisco, Texas.
So I was working for a little company called Coca-Cola. You may have heard of it. After almost 15 years of service with Coca, it was time to look for greener opportunities.
Yeah, and I have been in the animal industry. I manage a veterinary hospital. I still do currently, but have just given my notice. So I will be joining Rick full-time with Got You Covered.
So we opened officially the business in late of 2014.
Originally, our plan was to work together. However, I've been a little slow in coming on board. Sometimes it just takes me a little bit longer, but we've grown really, really quickly this last year. So it's time. It's time for me to join the team.
Well, I was definitely looking for another opportunity, and I had filled out multiple searches looking for different types of franchise opportunities. We did want to own our own business. Got You Covered actually reached out to me, so it wasn't that I stumbled on them. They actually called me. I'm sure something that I filled out online and gave them some information. And then the harder sell began. I had to talk to Heather.
Was life-changing. I was honestly very skeptical, but I don't know, it just seemed like it was a good fit for us and our family, and we moved on pretty quickly.
I think it was more about the income potential that we saw in it. We obviously saw the growth. I saw myself in the business.
Yeah, so it was another stage of our life that we could actually focus on ourselves and our future, retirement coming around the corner, and so those were all factors for us in making the decision.
The support mechanism was really good, and that's what I really needed to see. Was obviously we don't know anything about window treatments.
Yeah, we didn't.
As a whole. I was comfortable getting into the sales side. I was comfortable being in somewhat of a construction mentality. I had that background, so I was comfortable in all those things.
The potential is up to the individual. You have to put into it what you expect to get out. If you're willing to put in the time and the effort and, work hard, the returns are, there. We've seen that in our own situation.
I think that's the great thing about being an entrepreneur is you're going to take some risk, but the reality is that if you are truly owning your life, owning your business, there is no limit to the possibility of what you can do.
Well, and I also think that it can be tailored towards you and your individual lifestyle. I've spoken to other franchise owners who, maybe don't have the aspirations of huge financial goals, but just want to have the freedom and the ability to work when they want and, make a modest income. Maybe they're not the primary income generator for their family. Maybe they, have a spouse or partner that has another job, so they're not dependent necessarily on that paycheck coming in, so that it's more of a passion or a hobby. So that's also the possibility, and that's what I think is neat about this franchise. There's no pressure. There's no, you have to get to this goal or set this amount of income. It's up to the individual and their drive.
I had been talking to my brother, Greg, for quite some time. He had been in an industry which he felt like he had plateaued and he was looking for another opportunity. We actually haven't been close for 30 years. He's been in another state, 3 states over for 30 years.
Raising family.
So he had his own family life, and so he's in a different place and a different time.
Not every couple can work together, and we realize that. So, it is something that people have to take into consideration, and I'm sure, we just have always had a desire to work together. That was one of our goals. We knew that we would be able to make it work because we enjoy being with each other, and we're each other's best friend.
We are.
I know that's cheesy, but
family is very important for us. It's also very family-oriented at Got You Covered, and you have that sense. That's how we deal with life here in the culture, is it does feel like a family. It doesn't feel like I'm going to a pep rally at a Got You Covered conference to get our numbers up. Nobody even talks about, hey, let me set your goal. What are your goals? They want you to be a mature adult in the process, and so we get to know one another, and I think that has been very warming for us in the Got You Covered family, mostly especially for us in our family business. That's how we take it on. we see mostly families when we're selling. So we're in homes.
Yeah.
And we're talking about what's going on with their families. So having all that connectivity really helps in the process. Well, if you're looking for an opportunity to be involved in a growing business and a growing industry that has more than their fair share of profits, and is looking to be part of a family organization that wants to give you as much training as they can to help you be successful, then it's a good place to be.